All right, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be like a voiceover because I forgot to record the audio, and the first time I tried to do it, it did not come out right. But we're just gonna continue on with some mythic gameplay. I am dual queuing with my friend Rue No Time, and yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. So first we have Haza on Open Business. I wasn't really sure what's to go here. I'm doing this audio recording like like a week later, so this is really just gonna be like live commentary because I have no idea what I did. It's been a while. I think I ended up going with Lumi here, and I wasn't too confident in it. I feel like I should have like locked in a Pierce here, but honestly I wasn't sure. I was because me and Rue we were in voice call while I was doing all this recording, and we were like communicating what to go, and I was like, oh dang, I don't really know about this Lumi pick. Like I feel like I should have went Meeple because I'm not that great at Lumi. And then I think he ends up going Crow here, which I feel like he should have went like an aggro. I feel like he should have went like Shade or something. I feel like even like a Kenji would have been better than a Crow here because I feel like we just have, yeah, because they just end up last picking Pierce, and this is what we can do. Um, and then we have a Stew on long dash and wall break with one gear for some reason. He should have been on speed turret, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can't. What can you really do about mythic randoms? So getting into the game, I decided to take the mid lane, and I don't know. I feel like I could have just played this game a lot better. Uh, I kind of wait too long to use my ice, and then I get too low to actually get any value out of it. Like Crow gets a really nice kill on the Chester, but I'm not able to push up or anything just because of how low I am. My Stew goes down at a really bad time, and I think from there it kind of just falls apart because I can't really do anything once the walls open up against this Pierce because our Stew is opening the map against the Pierce for some reason. Now it's kind of hard for us to push into it because they have full control with the meeple boxes and everything. Like I get a good superhero, but the box saves the Pierce's life, and then the meeple just auto lanes me down. So it's kind of just rolled. And I mean, we can't really do anything against like the meeple super. I don't know. It was just a rough draft. I feel like I should have went something that I could carry harder on because I can't really carry on Lumi because I'm not really like too good at this brawler. Yeah, Meeple Hyper Box. I don't know. At this point, I'm telling Rue like I think it's GG's, bro. I think our draft is just like ass here. So I don't know. And the Stew is like mad for some reason, even though he picks Stew for no apparent reason. And he doesn't even have his Stew maxed out. I would understand if he at least had his Stew maxed out, but he doesn't even have like shield gear. All he has is health gear, and it's not like he's gonna get a lot of value out of it because he's always trying to push when he should be healing. And it's like there's nothing I can do against this Pearson mid. My Stew gets boxed and he dashes into a wall instead of using his gadget like a normal person. So that was cool. And now he's struggling to get his super because he's hard countered by this Pierce. And once again, they have full control. So it's kind of just tough for us to push into it. Like this would have been such a free Shade. I don't know. I feel like we just could have did a lot better than what we did. Like I get a nice kill there, but it's kind of hard. It's like I'm still low and my Stew's low as well, so I can't push into the zone. And once again, he's breaking our walls for some reason. making it easier for them to spawn trap us, like giving the Pierce an easier time. I don't know why he would do that. He's actively making it harder for me and the crowd to play the game because he's breaking walls that the Pierce is struggling to hit us from behind. Like we can't even hide behind the walls or anything. So at this point, I'm just telling Rue like, yeah, bro, back it up. The game's like over. I don't know, just like go next game. And then Rue doesn't even have like the full set of Crow buffies. I think he has. I wasn't paying attention to the draft screen, but I know he has at least the gadget buffy. So we end up losing this game. I don't know. It was just a really bad draft. But it's whatever. We take it and we move on. I didn't even need to give him a kudos because he already got 4. End up losing 25. It was, I don't know. Like, I'm in a legendary 1 lobby, and it's rough. But, yeah, we end up moving on to the next game. We end up going from hot zone to hot zone. We went from open business to dueling beetles. I think for most of these games, I just ban like Colette or like Pierce or Crow. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's fair. Colette's broken. They have first pick. Who you wouldn't want to give them the best brawler in the game on first pick. Yeah, just letting the draft play out. Me and we were like communicating what we should go, what we should do. I think I take Meeple, either Meeple or Pierce. I don't quite remember. But yeah, you need a first pick. It's kind of weird. Oh no, I think I end up going Ems actually, because Ems does good in Anita. But I don't have the buffies, so I switch it to Rue. And then I'm trying to signal to our teammate here to go like some type of aggro, like maybe shade or something like that. Like, guys, I swear I'm not a shade merchant. I'm just good at this brawler. And then he goes Rico for some reason. I don't know why he went Rico in the first place. Like, he looked at the map, the mode, and saw Rico as his best option. So obviously, because the enemies have an actual brain in their head, they go Mortis. And now it's just like, bro, what do we do? Why would he go that? Like, why would you go Mortis? Or why would you go Rico? We already have an Ems and you're going Rico. And then his build is crazy too. He's going super bouncy and vision gear, as if that's supposed to do something. And I end up telling Rue to just go Chester, and I'll switch with him. Yeah, we end up switching. I'm playing the Chester now. I had considered going like speed gear, but then I realized, oh no, it's dueling beetles. Like, it should be fine. But yeah, I'm still like annoyed at the Rico pick because it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why he went Rico. He ends up wanting to take the lane for some reason, even though I feel like with Rico you should be trying to play mid. I just feel like that makes more sense. But he ends up winning his lane. And then Mortis gets a kill onto our Ems. And like we have control now. And our Rico's just feeding this Nita for some reason. He has no reason to be walking up to the Nita's face. And the Mortis doesn't know like what super I have, so I'm kind of trying to like hold it until he decides to go in. And if he does like go in, I can just stun him. I'm kind of just I'm like running at him trying to like force him to run away from me just so I can get that positioning. We do end up getting the kill on him, and the bow wastes his hypercharge. And my Rico's shooting on 200 HP instead of healing up like a normal person. I end up popping my heal super, and both my teammates go down, so I don't really get any value out of it. Now I'm kind of just waiting for my teammates to respawn so we can do something. My Rico goes in with hyper, gets a decent hyper, kills the Mortis, and I get pop rocks. But at this point, the game's over. So, hooray, we won game 1. Nice. Maybe we can actually win this game. And then we move on to game 2, and I think I end up taking mid again. I give it to Rue this time. Yeah, I give mid to Rue this time, and I face the Mortis lane. And Rue helps me get a nice kill there, and I kind of waste my 4 bell. Rue gets another nice kill onto the Nita, but our Rico goes down. I don't know how he goes down. He really shouldn't be dying at all. I help Rue get a nice kill on the Mortis, and I miss my freaking poison. I'm so bad with the poison super. I feel like the range is shorter than I think. Or it's like, not as long as it looks. And I barely missed that kill on the freaking bow, only because of the totem. And then he lives there, which is crazy to me. Like, I thought I was going to kill him like 3 times. And, I don't know, I just didn't. Bo puts his hypermines down in the middle, and I kind of just run in, and just die. And we get the kill on the Nina, but she does have hyper. So I'm trying to activate all the bow mines because I know there's a bunch of them. And the Mortis hypers me for some reason. I don't know why. And then I get double hypered by both the freaking Nita and the Mortis, and our Ems pops hyper and she just dies, which I think that through our game, honestly. I get a nice kill there. I get another nice kill, and then Rue gets he gets stunned again by the bow mines. Which, that's not what you really want to be doing. I pop heal super and I go in. My Rico dies for some reason, and I stun the bear, because at this point I'm trying to just win the game, and I fucking get killed by the bow mines. And I'm pretty sure we end up losing by 3%, yeah. We end up losing by 3%. And I was just like, bro, if I don't die to those bow mines right there, I think we win. That was just really unlucky. But we're going into game 3, and we're trying to fix up our mistakes. So we end up sending the Rico mid this time, and he just kind of gadgets for the fun of it, I guess. We win both our lanes, and we get I trade with the bows, so we get a team wipe to start off the game, giving us good positioning, and we should get good zone time from this. And our Rico kind of just dies to bow mines for some reason. I don't know why he did that. And I run through a mine. For some reason, I don't know why I did that. I just kind of ran to the mine blindly. Even though I'm I don't know. It was just a bad death. And I missed my poison again. I feel like the range on that is not as, high as I thought. I kind of waste my red chester, and I don't really get any value out of it. And the bow puts mines down, and our Rico just, runs through all of them, because apparently he's him or something. And I get stunned. I thought I was out of the way of that, but I guess I wasn't. And we're kind of just getting, steamrolled this game. I don't really know what changed from game, 2 to 3. But we end up just, getting steamrolled. Yeah. Bo pops, he gets a second hyper. I put my pop rocks down. And I'm trying to like hold the mid, but there's not much I can do as a Chester. And Rue ends up getting stunned. He goes down. I pop my hyper, and I like try to save the game, but I end up missing my hyper. And yeah, that's gonna wrap up this game. We end up losing again. This video is not going well so far. I just don't know why I have a Rico, man. But yeah, we lose 50. And yeah, we just hop straight into another game. Because it's like, you're just going to have bad randoms. There's not much you can do about that. Yeah, we end up going to double swoosh now. So we're finally off the freaking hot zone, which is definitely a blessing. I think once again I just like banned the crow, either the crow or the Colette, just because they're like annoying to face on this map. What do I end up banning here? I do end up banning the crow. Yeah. And then the other team ends up banning Chester, Edgar, Colette. I think for the first pick, I end up going Meatball or something. I honestly do not remember. My teammate wants me to go Nausea, but like, I don't like playing Nausea. Like I have her max and everything, but I just don't like playing her like at all. Like he wants me to go like Nausea or Mortis, but I end up blocking an alley just because I feel like she's more fun to play, and she does good in Otis. And I'm trying to suggest like a safe mid to my teammate, so I end up suggesting him something. But I think he goes Brock. Yeah, he goes Brock when we have an alley on our team, which I guess, bro, like sure. Yeah, let's just go alley for the fun of it. Who really cares? Now we're just waiting on the enemies to pick. We're wondering like what they're gonna pick. They end up going Spike, and I think another brawler that's like bad in the alley. Yeah, they end up going Nita. So me and we were talking. We're like, oh, surely that's like a free Amber or something. Yeah, I end up suggesting him the Amber pick, even though once again I'm on the alley. He ends up going Clancy, which that's also fine. Like, all in all, I have like a decent game as long as I just play my lane and I don't like have any like mindless deaths and the Brock just, does Brock things. We should be fine. But I don't know who our primary gem carrier is supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be the Brock. Like, I truly, honestly have no idea. So I end up taking the left lane just because I feel like Ali can't really do much on the right lane. I end up gadgeting here, and I don't get much value out of it. Yeah, I only end up getting one hit out of my gadget. But I'm not dead, so I'm trying to heal up, and the Spike freaking... He doesn't have Buffy, so it's harder for me to dodge the... It's harder for me to dodge the curveball because I'm so used to the Buffy. And the Brock breaks my grass. I'm literally just sitting there like, bro, are we dead ass? You're gonna break my grass? Like all of it? Why? I end up getting a really nice kill, but I do waste my super. Because I guess I just want to throw the game. For fun and giggles. I end up having the Otis lane again, and I'm kind of just chilling because I don't want, because every time I try to go in, he scouts me, bro. Like, it's annoying. Like, why are you being a good player? This is mythic. Can you stop trying to scout me, bro? Like, it's not that serious. Please, just, like Like, he's still shooting down the lane, bro. Like, let it go, dog. And every time I try to move, he moves with me. I end up getting impatient and I go in, just so I can get some hits to my super. And at this point, like, we're already up 9-5. Haha, 6-9, funny. I end up just picking up the last gem because I can, because I have the better mobility. And I feel like here we retreated way too early, but it doesn't really matter. And then the Otis misses his mute because he's the GOAT, obviously. And we end up taking the first round, even with a Brock with a 1 gear, because Brew is the GOAT on Clancy. You guys just don't know him on the Clancy. Like, he's different. Hopping straight into the second game. I do the same thing. Like, I always, when I play Ollie on this map, I always, like, do the same thing. Throw up my little absolute cinema pin. This is definitely one of my favorite pins that I've, like, bought from the season. I missed my shot I missed 2 shots on the Nita just because I'm terrible at this game. And this Nita's also running stun. I don't know what's with these people lately, but they've been running stun on their Nita, even though shield is just so much better. I don't know. But the Brock misses his super and breaks my grass in the process. So that's annoying. And the Otis has transitioned to my lane just so he can be a nuisance. I'm trying to, like, be sneaky. I pop my super and I miss the actual damage shot. So I kind of just, like, die. But we're already up. We're up 5-3. And I feel like I haven't really done much this game. I pop my gadget and I go in on the Otis. And I get into their grass. And I guess the Spike just doesn't care. But I end up dying because I'm ass at the game. And I need to quit immediately. And the Nita has hyper now, which is very scary. But she ends up voicing it somehow. I don't really know what she's, like, doing. And I kill the Otis. But now the jumps are, like, split in an awkward way. So I kind of have to... none of us can die now. Because we're in such an awkward position. But I think we should be okay. I kind of troll by jumping out on accident. I did not mean to do that. And then I kind of try to run. But our Brock, like, dies for no reason. And Clancy gets a really good kill, allowing us to just allowing us some time to, like, reset. But they do end up getting the reset because we don't pick up that other gem, and I can't really, like, do much. I think I'd rather, like, die here. That way I can, like, go aggro. But since I am, like, gem carrying, I do pick up the gem just to, like, reset the countdown. And Ryu gets a nice kill there, and he gets a really good follow-up kill. So I pick up a few gems to try and get the 10, and I just run into the corner. They can't kill me. And we win. Hooray! As I said before, Rue, no time, is the GOAT on the Clancy, as seen from his star player performance. But yeah, we get a good win there, get a nice 126 elo drop. And I think there was one more game in this video, or no, I do not remember. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Yo, we see the boat, bro. We see it. Like, come on, bro. We're here for the rank content. Can you please get back to the rank content? Oh my goodness, bro. This filler arc. Come on, dog. We're here for the ranked. Where's the ranked? This guy. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was showing off my Mecha Leon skin. And finally, we're actually back to the point of the video. We end up, that's right, I forgot, they dodged that game. Ignoring that guy's name, because nobody saw that. Yeah, nobody saw his name. We're just gonna, like, ignore his name completely, okay? I think I ended up getting locked out of the matchmaking here because I went into rank too fast after the dodge. So I ended up telling Rue to dodge this game. Or yeah. We're back on Heist. Now we're on Bridge Too Far. I think I ended up just banning like Colette here or something. I don't honestly remember. My memory's terrible. But yeah. Bridge Too Far. I like to ban like Colette, Crow, or like Nani here. I did end up banning Colette here. And on Bridge Too Far specifically, I'd like to go like Colt, Pierce, Angelo, and Nani, if I can, or like Kaze. But I do end up just insta-locking in the Colt just because, you know, he's Colt. He's broken on this map. He's broken in Heist in general. And I like to consider myself a decent Colt player after pushing him to 2,300 trophies. I'm still working on his Prestige 3, but I need to find a team for that. And they ended up going with Griff, Angelo, Miko. So I looking at them like, oh, that's a free Charlie. I'll just suggest him Charlie. And I'm like telling him, oh, this game is really important. Like, the Charlie needs to do well for us to do well. Because she's our main line of defense against this Miko. But yeah, I think I end up laning the Angelo for most of the game. For some reason, like, this, okay, I don't know what the Charlie was doing. I don't know, like, what lane she wanted. Oh, no, okay, yeah, in the first game, I ended up laning the Griff. And our Charlie dies already. She's already managed to die once. But I am clipping this Griff. Like, I mean, it's a Griff. Come on. Like, what is he really going to do to me? I try to get the crack here. I do end up getting the crack. And the Griff decides to come back to my lane, even though he just got absolutely dog walked on it. And like, I'm not dropping lane to a Griff. Not anytime soon. I might take some damage, but I'm never gonna drop lane to a Griff. I promise you that. Like, ever. Like, I get a nice kill on the Angelo, and the Miko like presses me, but I end up just like gadgeting him, and I do die to the Griff, but he's already like ran away from my lane, just because he knows he can't beat me, and I end up laning the Angelo here, which is like kind of annoying. But, you know, it's like fine. And if you notice that shot from the Miko only did 3% to our save, because he's on the wrong star power. I don't know what it is lately, but the Mikos that I've been facing have been on the wrong star power, where they decide that defense Miko is better than offense Miko for some reason, and they'll run. I don't know how that hit me. I thought I was further away, but yeah. They decide that defense Miko is better, or ammo steal Miko is better for some reason. And I'm missing my stuff because I'm terrible at the game, and I end up wasting my hyper. I do end up supering the save, and I miss half of it because I'm bad at the game. And I clip the Angelo, and I try to get a nice clip onto the Miko, but I kind of just miss. And the Angelo, I don't know what he's doing. I just super safe because we're objective players. And I run all the way back, but Did we lose this game? I think we ended up losing this game. Yeah, we actually ended up losing this game. Um, and I was literally just sitting there like, there's no way we just lost that. We just lost to an ammo steel Miko. There's literally no way because the Griff managed to get a lucky hyper on the safe. So that was unfortunate. And this Charlie, for some reason, really wanted me to lane D'Angelo. I don't know why, but it's just like, okay, whatever. I'll I guess I'll lane a marksman as a Colt. But this Angelo like sucks, high key. Like he's terrible. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he dropped lane. He dropped lane against a Colt as an Angelo. And I'm pretty sure he's on speed. No, he's not. I don't know why he like dropped lane like that, but I'm trying to like outrun the Miko super and I just can't. Like it's just not happening. So I mean we already have good damage, but yeah. I don't end up getting that kill, unfortunately. And this Miko's just like tracking me. It's so annoying. He did end up wasting his hyper, which is good. And the Angelo is not playing objective, which is very good. I kind of just die there because, I don't know, I just didn't think my life was very necessary in that point in time. And once again, the Miko just, I don't know. The Angelo is a really nice shot there and does kill me before we get the crack. And I don't think my Charlie ends up getting it. No, she does. My Charlie does end up dying. But I think I'm able to go up here and get the crack, yeah. Because I get a nice clip onto the Angelo and he's forced to go back and heal. But he does hit a couple nice shots on me, and I do die. But I kind of just run up the middle, and I miss my gadget because I'm terrible. And I just genuinely run at the safe with no regards because I'm trying to get this game over with. Like I don't think there's a chance that they can win. I think honestly I should have just ran up here. Like I kind of just wasted so much time. Yeah, we end up finishing the safe off here. I don't know. These games are kind of tight for some reason, even though they literally have no damage. Like it must be me. I don't know. I'm playing like so bad. Like I swear, I'm not this bad at Colt usually. But yeah, I end up taking the mid lane again. So I'm forced to face off against the Angelo mid again for some reason. But like I'm not dying, so like it's okay. My Pierce does end up dying, but I get a nice clip onto the Angelo, and I'm trying to like scout this Miko, but I don't know where he is. Like he's sliming all my shots. Rue gets a really nice kill onto the Griff, and then a really nice kill onto the Miko. And I'm like trying to get to the safe, but they're like body blocking with their invincibility. So that's kind of annoying. I end up just ignoring them here and going like full damage. I do end up getting crack here, but I do die. I'm close to my super. I try to body block that shot for the save, and I don't get there in time. And Root just misses his shots for some reason because he sucks at the game. And I walk into the Angelo shot, the 4K Angelo shot, by the way, and I miss my gadget because I suck at the game. But low-key, like I'm sliming. And Lamiko gets a kill into my Pierce, but it doesn't really matter. So I gadget him, and I'm kind of trolling at this point. I don't know why I even shot down there. I should have just shot the safe. I would have got crack, for sure. That was kind of greedy of me to not shoot the safe. But I do end up getting a nice clip onto the Miko, And I miss my gadget, my ammo steal gadget again. Like I'm so bad. I'm so bad at ammo stealing this Miko. But it should be fine. Like we have a huge lead, and they only have like 30 seconds. So I ended just running to the safe. Yeah, well the Charlie was already up there, and yeah, we get a nice little win. I end up getting star player. Kind of just I report the Miko for griefing because there's no way any normal person would play ammo steal Miko and heist and not be a griefer. Like he can't think that's the right build. But we get 138 for that game. Kind of cruising now after all those losses that I took earlier. We hop straight into another game. Now we are on Kaboom Canyon, which this is one of my like worst heist maps. Like I don't know, I'm not really I'm not the best at this map personally. I kind of suck at this map. But y'all didn't hear that from me. Y'all didn't hear that from me. Um I do end up just locking in the Colette and banning the Colt so they can't have it. And my teammate bans the Crow, which effectively removes two of the three best brawlers, and we got the third, or we got the one of the three best brawlers while removing two of the best. And then obviously we ban Chuck because Chuck is Chuck. They end up locking in Pierce, which is fine. They go Pierce and Piper, which it's like torture for me now because they both outrange me. But you know what? It's okay because my teammate ends up blocking in the Nani, which that's a really good pick into both Piper and Pierce. And I think he does end up going. Yeah, he ends up going Nausea here, which I'm kind of iffy on the Nausea pick and Heist. Like, I mean, I guess she outranges the Piper and the Pierce, but I don't know. I've never been a fan of it. And then they go Brock for some reason instead of going like Ali. Like Ali would have destroyed our comp into tiny little pieces, but this is Mythic one, so they didn't go it. But yeah, getting straight into the game, I think I take the left lane or whatever side I spawn on. Yeah, I end up taking the right lane. I usually just take the lane that I spawn on. I break the lucky skull, and I see who's on my lane. I end up having the Pierce lane, and yo, like low-key, I'm slimy, bro. Like I just destroyed that Pierce. I dodged all his shots too. I tried to get some damage on the safe, and I end up missing the Piper. And the Pierce does hit a nice little 3K. I hit my gadget, but I don't really get any like value out of it. I super the Pierce, but I don't hit the safe. So, like crickets, kind of. I think I end up going down here. Or no, I super the Piper. Oh, yeah, no, I do still end up going down because Colette just can't kill Piper for some reason. Yeah, but my teammates are doing good work to the safe. My Nani's actually playing well. And, like, I'm just missing all my shots now. And I'm kind of just getting destroyed. Like, I swear I'm trying. I pop my hyper, and I get no, like, value out of it. Because I kind of just walk into the shots. Yeah. The Brock is a bot now for some reason. He just decided to quit the game. Which, hey, that works for me. I miss my super because I'm a cricket. I get a nice super, but the Piper just touches me inappropriately. And it's looking like they could come back, but I don't know. I mean, I get a nice kill onto the Pierce. The Brock feeds me super, so I just go on to the safe because I finally realized what Colette was good for on this map. So I like hide, and I like, dude, please don't mention my gadget uses. I suck so bad at Colette's gadget. And this Piper just like hypers just me. Like, she just pulls off the most racist hyper ever. Racist or sexist, I don't really know which one. I get another hyper, and I just hyper the Pierce for the fun of it. And this Piper's still trying for some reason. Like, just let the game go. It's over. We end up winning the first round. I feel like even if the Brock wasn't a bot, I mean, we still win. We definitely have comp here. Like, there's no doubt about that in my mind. But yeah, we going into game two. I missed the lucky skull this time, so I already know it's like over for me. They kind of just let me walk up to the safe, but I'm like a zero to everything, so I kind of gadget all three of them and I just run at them for no reason with no supercharge. It could have been a good super if I had it, but I did not. So I kind of just like died, and I killed the Piper. And if their Brock was a real player, that maybe could have been a skip. They maybe could have been in a good situation. And I kind of just walk into all three of the Piper or the Pierce shots because I just want to lose. Ryu gets a nice super onto the Brock. I mean, it's a Brock. Like, what do you want? What is he really gonna do? And this Piper is still like trying to kill me, just me, which I thought that was kind of crazy. I did not dodge that Brock super at all. I kind of just died. Once again, like this is a generationally terrible Colette performance. I do finally end up breaking the lucky skull. And yeah, we get a kill on the hyper Piper. And yeah, I get my hyper, and I heal up, and then I decide to hyper the save. And I actually get two hypers, but I died. So, and then get to end off the game quite in one go. But I get another super onto the safe. My Nani just dies. I miss my gadget because I suck. And I get another super, I think. Yeah, I get another super, and I end the game right there. So that's gonna be another nice win. I do end up getting star player again because I am a heist merchant. Yeah. Hashtag objective player. Shout out to my teammates for actually being good randoms. And we're getting some really good elo because of this elo boost. We got 137. We are one game outside of Mythic 2 now. And we're finally playing our first Brawl Ball game. Hooray! It took, I don't know how many games, but we're finally in Brawl Ball. So that's cool. I didn't notice it at the time, but we are facing duo keepers. I insta-ban Colette again because it's Colette. Like, why would I not ban Colette? You know what I mean? On the center stage, I like to pick like Shade or like Rico or like Meeple, depending on how I feel. But I just insta-lock the Shade because he's one of my ego picks. He's one of my better picks as well. I feel like I'm a pretty good Shade player. I can usually pretty consistently hit my double gadget tech. And I've been trying to practice the triple, but it's still like really difficult for me to do in game. Even in practice, it's hard for me to do. And I've been trying to learn that tech where you get like a double hit with your super, but I still can't really do that yet either. So, I'm decent at Shade, but I'm still like learning. I'm still practicing how to play him. They end up taking Crow and Bull. Now, the Bull pick and the Crow pick, those are like fine. Like, I do fine in those. But this Ruff's pick is like annoying because like obviously they were gonna go wall break. Like there was no way they weren't gonna go wall break into a shade. Like come on, they had to. And I don't know why I have a Rico, but I do have a Rico. And then he last picks Chester, which that's a really good pick because Chester counters both Crow and Bull. So, you know, I mean, we just have a really good draft. And getting into the game, I do end up taking the Crow lane. I kind of just instantly pull like full left, and I do get a nice feed off that gadget. I do end up getting tagged by the Crow there, which is kind of unlucky by me. But I'm kind of just letting them like passively charge my super, and the Crow just runs at me for some reason, thinking he would like kill me. I get a nice kill on the rush there, and the bull does end up killing me, which is kind of unlucky. I think I could have killed him probably, but it's okay. Um, and then my wall goes down, which is kind of annoying, but it's still fine. My crow ends up dying for some, or my not my crow. I don't even have a crow. My Rico ends up dying for some reason. I don't know how he died. All right, I get a nice triple there, but both my teammates die. And I low key thought that bag was a player. I got kind of scared. I thought the freaking bag was a player, and I was like, why is there a player here? My Rico just kind of whiffs his super, which that's like okay. Um, because I'm respawning one cricket. Um I end up getting the kill on the crow here, and I do cycle my super, so I just like I try to make some like pressure for my team, and our Rico does end up getting a nice goal. Now I'm coming off respawn with everything, and I transition over to the right side because I do have my gadget and everything, and we all end up dying here. I think the crow killed the Chester, and then the bull hybrid just it did bull hybrid things. Unfortunately, like this bull is on stopper, which is high key weird people activities. I don't know who plays. Like I don't know why people keep thinking stomper bull is so good. Like it's not good, bro. But yeah, we end up getting two nice kills, and we just walk it in. I end up scoring the last goal. We win the game. Yeah. And moving on to the second game, it's kind of just, I kind of just keep the same rhythm. I take full control of the open left side of the map, and I go for another gadget, and I get a really nice super, a really nice supercharge off of that, and I think the bull does end up scoring this ball. Yeah, he does end up scoring here, which is kind of unlucky, but it's okay because like now I have my super, so I should be able to do things. The refs does end up breaking his own wall, which is kind of interesting. I waste my super there. I don't know. I feel like that was really a really greedy super. Like I shouldn't have went for that. We do end up scoring, but now I'm literally 0 to super, so it's kind of like clapped. And once again, like this dude is on stomper for some reason, and I don't even know what Rue was trying to do there. I think he was trying to go for like a trick shot or something, and he just shit the bed. I guess I have no idea what happened there. And the crow ends up jumping away, which is like fine. I think I do end up going down here. I kind of just tried to get some more supercharge, but yeah, I do end up dying to the crow tick poison because of course he decided to pop his gadget, because why wouldn't he pop his gadget? And the crow does end up scouting me. Like, I don't know. Crow players are so annoying. One mirror. And the bull does hyper me for some reason. I don't know why he decided to hyper the shade, who had super. But yeah. Crow has his hyper, but we have our Chester hyper. And I'm coming up on my hyper. And I do get a nice double. I unfortunately miss, but I did make them waste a lot of resources just to kill me there. And we get a really nice Chester hyper that kills the bull. And the crow, I guess he just decided to win trade and just like jump away from the goal for some reason. But yeah, we end up hitting Mythic 2 off of a really nice win. Another 130 elo drop. Yeah.